Right, well, good afternoon then. So we're going to start, the back's done up to a point, isn't it, at the moment? So we're going to start at the front end then. So let's have a look around it so we can see what we've got to try and improve on. Okay. Yeah. Now we might have well, let's worry about money. Worry about money when we get to the point where we need to. Okay, so this is our starting point. So all we got to do is try and make this look a little bit better. Okay, so let's start taking this bad boy apart. Now I don't know how much of that you saw because I've just come back to the video and it's been switched off. However, then I dropped the yoke out, and the bearings. I dropped some out of the top. So what I've got to do is count how many I've got on the bottom, and then see how many I've got to find. Okay, before I move anything or go anywhere. So I better try and find all of these bearings. Okay, right, I do apologise. I just checked back at the video and there wasn't any video at all, so I must have forgotten to switch the bloody camera on before I just finished taking the rest of this apart. To be fair, it only took about 10 minutes from where I left you before. Okay, so where are we then? So what have we got? We've got a big cup full of bits there. I stripped the bike down this much. Yoke's out. I found all of the bearings, fantastic, so that's good, they're all okay. I've got a big pile of bits down there then, and we're going to have to go through all of that. But what we're going to do, I think the first thing I'll probably do is the frame. Now I don't need to video this because you saw exactly what we did on the back end, and I'm going to do exactly the same with the front. So I'll probably just pop these two side pieces off here. And then I'll just give it a buzz over the front end of the frame and then just give it a blast with a bit of black paint. So hopefully it'll end up the same as that all around the front here, which is good. And then I think the next thing I'm going to do is the yoke. So get the headstock back into the bike. So that'll be cleaning up the bottom part and the top part as well. Now the top part's aluminium, the bottom part is steel. The bottom part we're going to have to paint. I think you can see that it's rust. You can see that it was silver. I think I've got enough silver paint left to get that painted, hopefully, because you know we're getting into the realms of money here where I've just ordered a battery. I've got to take that off the bill and you'll see how bad that is. But we're not going to do that until the battery turns up. Yeah, we'll start with that. I'll do a video on the headstock, so we'll clean up the headstock next and we get it bolted back on the bike. As for the rest of the bits, to be honest, the cleaning up section of it, I don't think you need to see me cleaning every single bit, do you? Because it's all going to be a relatively similar job. So what I'll probably do is just work my way through these. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put them into different piles. So some of it will be aluminium, some of it will be steel, some of it will need painting, some of it will just need washing. Things like the clocks and the lights and that kind of stuff. It's plastic, isn't it? So we'll just wash that bit of fairy liquid, bit of hot water. Yeah, job done. We'll see how they turn out. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you with the cleanup on all of that. We will do a video on the headstock. I've got the forks there as well. I'll add those into the same video. I think all I've got to do with these forks, give the stanchions a bit of a clean up, and then you can see that they've been painted black, and they're looking a bit ratty at the bottom. So I think I'll probably take the black paint off of the bottom. Whether or not we polish them up, I don't know. It just depends on. We'll see. We'll see. So the next video will be getting the headstock done and the forks, but the bike should be painted when we get to that point as well. Okay, that was a lot of talking, wasn't it?